Sport in Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views. Right, a couple of questions from the crowd. I can't see the lights, so right. Who have we got, and what question is it?
I've got a question for Taine, and obviously the transition from New Zealand to Wales is a big one, and you shared your first experience. Obviously a bit awkward, but from then on, did it run quite smoothly? How did it go?
Mate, it's been unbelievable since. You know, the people have been so welcoming, and the Scarlets especially. I don't live in Llanelli. It's an interesting area. With a lot of great people, but not quite enough going on there for me. So I've been in Pontcanna for the last 2.5 years, and the move's been pretty effortless, and been really enjoying the rugby and the travel especially. Traveling with teams there and traveling independently too. You know, it's been really good. Yeah.
Any more?
Nice. My name's Nick. Nice to meet you guys. Just basically want to find out about camp on a campaign like the Six Nations. Like, how hard do they work you? What have you got to do in terms of like fitness and nutrition? What does a week look like?
It's changed.
Yeah, I want to know what your experience gets. It's a lot harder than mine, I'm sure.
It's changed over the years, isn't it? But I remember the first time, 2011, I think first time, 10, something like that. There was massive focus on fitness. Like, straight away, wasn't it? We used to do this thing called a Watts, and they'd get you in to the barn, which is up by the Vale, used to be every like 6 to 10 weeks training, like even throughout the season, just randomly spread it in on like a Monday morning, and you had to hit like a baseline. Right. Otherwise, then when you come into camp, you had to do quite a lot extra, really. And Gas just prided himself, and Sean Evans, to be fair, he said you can't be any good at defence if you're not fit enough. So which you look at the French team, that's probably one thing they've got a lot better at, really.
Your baseline for a winger must have been pretty hard.
I had the record for Watts. Yeah, down up.
I'll take
10
that
reps.
back then.
That is one of the worst tests.
Yeah, you are. What it does, it just fills you up with so much lactate. You just spew everywhere.
Worse than runways?
What is?
Yeah, runways you can sort of half cruise. Yeah. Whereas Watts is just flat out. You do down up, 5 figure of 8, like
5 meters, 5 meter figure of 8. Sprint
22 meters, 22 back. You get like, it feels like 5 seconds rest. You got to do it again 10 times.
Right. But
What about food? Like, how often are you guys eating? Because you're obviously using a lot of calories.
Quite a lot, this guy. Well, no, you do. Like, I remember one World Cup, I was 5,000-6,000 calories a day.
The World Cup, there's absolutely no limit on how much you can eat because the training is so intense. It was like I couldn't eat enough and I'd be losing weight. Is how hard you train. So, and there's like to the point where there's desserts and stuff. Like obviously
at
lunch. We're not healthier desserts, but there's just, you can't eat enough in the World Cup camps, and then Six Nations you get looked after.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years, and we've never stood still. Because for us, it's not just about where we've been, it's about where we're going. We believe in progress, embracing innovation, investing in technology, and moving towards a more sustainable future for everyone. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's most forward-thinking motor brands. But our drive is always to the future. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Yeah, Andre the chef, he travels everywhere with us. I think when we're in other hotels, he would more just mediate with the other chefs, not quite do as much, but there's an omelette station in the morning. There's snacks throughout the day. There's always food available for you. It's if you're not careful, you can definitely put on a few kgs, but also you do need to eat while you're there because you're doing so much.
Yeah, everything's covered, isn't it? 1% with the supplements as well. When you walk into the room, there's up there on the left, and it's got everything you can think of there. So we do get the odd cheat day, mine.
Yeah.
So,
does that involve some beer?
Now and then, used to be. Yeah. Usually day before game. Used to get that used to be
a few beers.
Well, maybe back in the day, not so much beer, but the food wise. So everything you can think of, really.
Cool, thank you.
Any more?
Nice. Yeah, I got one. Hi guys, welcome to Brains. Just looking ahead of Saturday, where have Wales got to beat Italy?
For me, they would have to match their physicality. I don't know if you boys would agree. I think they're a very big physical team up front. So defensively, we're going to have to defend a lot. I think they may have the ball a little bit more again, but our set piece is pretty solid. They're a team that do give away a lot of penalties now and then.
I think that's the biggest one, is how long can we stay disciplined, stay in control.
Keep 15 men on the field, right, isn't it? Yeah.
And just stay in the arm wrestle. I think I know it's a very easy thing to say, but don't get bored. It just comes down to those penalties, staying in the arm wrestle. I think as soon as we sort of lapse in concentration, you've seen how dangerous Italy were on the weekend against England. Like they can score from anywhere now, and they're in the game for 80 minutes. So I think it
does seem like we switch off for like 1 or 2 moments in the game. We seem to lose those moments. Against Scotland, kick off. Yeah. I think Croc roll, and then in the Ireland game, what was it? It was a bouncing ball, and then obviously Osborne scored in the corner, wasn't it? So it's just
Right now, Wales, we sort of aren't a team that can have those moments to switch off, because it's always going to be close for us at the moment. But I agree with that. The defensive side of things, like especially multi-phase stuff, like being able to slow down their ball, stop their momentum, and sort of make them force things. I think that's probably going to be the biggest part. Obviously, set piece is just a given. If your team's struggling with set piece, it's always going to be a hard day, isn't it?
It's a different pressure on Italy, see, because they're coming here expecting to win, and maybe over the last couple of years they probably have a little bit, but they are 100% favourites, aren't they, for the weekend?
Will it'll be their highest position as well?
Yeah, they are chasing something as well, in terms of the league table, and the mind can, when you're expected to win, your mind sort of, you do different things maybe, not as clearly, and they haven't been in that position a lot. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they react to that, I think. Well, thank you very much. Cheers for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Hopefully after a Wales win against Italy.
See you after a Wales win against Italy.
See you after that, yeah.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. That's not just a number, it's generations of trust built on shared values, because family isn't just who you're born to, it's who you choose to stand with, and that's what matters to us. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands, and trust, that's at the heart of it all. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing a legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Sport in Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.